This preview includes destruction of a concrete wall, a reinforced concrete wall with rebar, and real-time interaction between a vase and the environment. In the second half of the videos, I will show you how I set up this destructible object. First up is a basic concrete wall. When it takes enough damage, the origin mesh is replaced by a Prefracture version. In the debug build, the green lines show the bombs connecting these shards. With each hit, this bomb weakens, shifting from yellow to red until they finally snap, letting the chunk fall away. At the same time, the impact shockwave travels through the structure to neighboring bombs. To balance performance and realism, the system blends pre-baked shot with real-time slicing at the hit point. You can even cut this broken shot multiple times. Once they get too small, they automatically vaporize into dust. Finally, we did real-time connectivity tracking. If I curl up the bottom of the wall, the top section loses its support and collapses naturally under gravity. Next is the reinforced concrete wall. It behaves similarly to the standard wall, mainly testing how the concrete and rebar work together. In the current implementation, the rebar is primarily affected by the heavy explosive blast. Next up, the vase. We set this as static body 3D with freestanding mode enables, because static bodies are cheaper to run than rigid body. The moment a prop loses supports, it instantly converts into rigid body 3D. Now I will show you how to configure these props. We will start by building a wall. We need a Prefracture set. It can be generated in the Prefracture panel. Just like that, it's ready to be destroyed. Next up, the vase. I modeled this in Blender and exported it as a GLTF file, which we will configure using the authoring tool. Enabling freestanding tell the system this object is the standalone prompt, so it won't anchor to the ground. The test shader height is set for high for breaking, and 0.5 is a good starting point. Since the vase is hollow, we will set the solid ratio to 0.1. For the reinforced concrete, I built a rebar grid out of separate cubes. Then we use the helper components to bake those individual pieces into a single mesh. The system automatically builds a PBD skeleton and binds the mesh vertex, letting the rebar bend and deform under high impacts.